At dawn, Florence reveals itself slowly. Terracotta rooftops glow beneath a soft Tuscan haze. The dome of the Duomo rises above the city like a measured heartbeat, not dominating by force, but by proportion. Bells echo across stone and river, calling the city into motion. Florence does not wake abruptly. It prepares. The Arno moves quietly beneath Ponte Vecchio. Shops line the bridge as they have for generations, their foundations resting on stone worn smooth by centuries of footsteps. Men cross carefully, their pace steady, their attention forward. This bridge does not simply connect two sides of a river. It connects commerce to trust. Close to the ground, cobblestones glisten with morning damp. Leather shoes step deliberately. Balance matters here. Every street in Florence rewards awareness. Along the riverbank, small boats rest against stone embankments. Ropes strain softly. Water laps with patience. Florence understands that movement does not always require speed. Narrow streets stretch inward, stone buildings rising tall and close. Shadows linger even after sunrise. Carts move somewhere unseen. Voices carry briefly, then disappear. Privacy is rare. Reputation is not. Piazza della Signoria opens wide as the city breathes out. Statues stand silent beneath early light, watching over civic space shaped by argument, ambition, and consequence. Florence governs itself through debate as much as decree. Marble catches the sun. Art is never decoration here. It is declaration. Inside workshops, chisels strike stone with precision. Dust rises with every blow. Sculptors do not rush. They remove only what must be removed. In Florence, creation is an act of discipline. Nearby, pigments are ground carefully, minerals turned into blues and reds that will outlive the hands that mix them. Painters prepare brushes beneath steady northern light, calculating every stroke before it touches plaster. Art here is not spontaneous, it is engineered. The Medici Palace stands solid and restrained, its facade fortress-like, its message unmistakable. Power in Florence does not announce itself loudly, it proves itself quietly through endurance and control. Inside banking houses, clerks record transactions line by line. Quills scratch parchment. Numbers fill ledgers relentlessly. Florence understands value long before it understands beauty. Money moves through ink before it moves through stone. Shutters lift along artisan streets. Workshops open. Craftsmen take their places. Every trade has a role. Every role has rules. Guilds shape the city as surely as walls once did. From above, Florence reveals its nature, compact, intense, alive with purpose. Art, trade, and ambition collide within tight boundaries. Space is limited, competition is not. By midday, the streets fill with voices. Piazza della Signoria becomes loud with debate. Citizens gather near civic buildings, arguing policy, power, and direction. Florence is not ruled by silence, it is ruled by persuasion. Palazzo Vecchio towers above the square, its stone facade heavy with authority. Inside officials argue over decrees and direction. Hands gesture over parchment. Decisions form not through calm agreement, but through friction. In Medici banking halls, patrons confer quietly with clerks. Florins stack neatly. Gold moves with precision. Wealth here does not sleep, it circulates. Artists move between studios, aware of rivals just across narrow lanes. Two men study a work in progress in silence. Tension hangs in the air. In Florence, genius is competitive. Marble torsos emerge from stone blocks. Frescoes take shape on wet plaster. Colors deepen, forms sharpen. Art here is not merely inspired, it is contested. In courtyards, scholars debate geometry and philosophy. Diagrams fill manuscripts. Knowledge spreads through conversation, not proclamation. Florence believes thought is a tool. Clergy discuss new commissions, measuring devotion against influence. Art will serve faith, but also prestige. Materials are carried through the streets toward churches and chapels. Patrons observe closely. Approval is measured. Nothing is left to chance. From above, Florence at noon feels compressed. Ideas, money, ambition, all pushing inward. The city thrives on pressure. As afternoon fades, shadows stretch across stone. Voices soften. Piazza della Signoria calms. The Duomo's facade glows briefly before light retreats. Inside churches, men kneel under candlelight. Flames flicker against carved stone. Prayer closes the day, just as it opened it. In narrow alleys, residents move quietly. Workshops close their shutters. Tools are laid down carefully. Creation pauses, but never ends. The Arno darkens as lanterns ignite along its banks. Reflections ripple across black water. Ponte Vecchio glows softly, its shops suspended above the river like watchful eyes. Inside merchant houses, men review accounts by candlelight. Final figures are inked. Decisions are deferred, not forgotten. Medici guards stand under torchlight, hands resting calmly on spears. Authority remains present even in stillness. Taverns glow with warmth. Men eat and drink quietly after long days of labor. Bread, wine, and coins share the same table. Success is acknowledged, but never flaunted. From above, Florence rests beneath stars and towers, a city enclosed by walls, but open to ideas. Beyond the gates, fields fall into darkness. Roads disappear. The world grows quiet. Florence sleeps, but its ideas do not. In 1500, this city is not the largest, it is not the strongest, it is not the richest. It is the most dangerous, because here art becomes power, money becomes influence, and thought reshapes the world. Tonight, Florence rests. Tomorrow, it creates again.